My name is Travis Fierro, and this is my trans mask or just general masculinizing makeup tutorial. This is something that I do pretty much every day. I've even done it in quarantine a little bit. I'm a gender fluid person, so on days that I feel a little bit more masculine, I do this routine, and people don't really seem to clock that I'm wearing makeup, so I thought I'd share it because it has really just helped me kind of get a better grasp on how I'm feeling that day. When I was younger, I hated makeup. God is this huge feminine thing that I didn't want anything to be a part of. Now listen to me. Makeup is not gendered. There's no gender in makeup. Makeup is a tool, and you can use that tool to do whatever you want. I'm clean, my teeth are brushed, we're good. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, and I am ready, almost ready to start my day. What you need, you're gonna need a contour color in cream and a highlight. Either in cream or powder could work too. I've done it with powder before. You're also going to need a darker color for your eyebrows. You're basically gonna wanna highlight the masculine areas of the face. I usually start with the cheekbones. Now, follow your own cheekbones. Find them if you have a larger face, touch your face until you find your cheekbones. You're gonna wanna follow that for the highlight because you don't want it to be unnatural. Now, I don't always use a full cream highlight. This is the one I'm using. It's from the local Korean beauty store, but you can use pretty much any color highlight or any highlight that's in your skin tone. I suggest asking the person at the beauty counter to find your correct contour and highlight colors. So I just put a little highlight, and it's very subtle. It's not it's not dry, because I'm just doing a little bit. And then I just use my fingers. I also want to highlight kind of the end of the jaw here. Now this is my contour color, in my opinion. So I'm gonna actually just do a little bit of a shadow. You see how it's a pretty light contour color. I'm not doing anything crazy here. This is not the color that I use when I'm doing theater drag. This is just a pretty light. Just want to blend it in. Blending is crucial. Blending is how things look natural. If you have streaks, then it's gonna be pretty obvious that you're wearing makeup. See, that already makes my jawline look so much sharper. That's there, it's pretty subtle. So you'd be surprised at how much of a difference it makes though. Now, I'm also gonna take this, and you see in the masculine contouring photo, the inner eye is really important to the masculine image. So again, I'm pretty lucky. I have these really deep set eyes, so all I really have to do is just kind of put a little bit of shadow right there and kind of deepen the eye. And then I drag it down to the nose just to kind of give it a little bit of sharpness, because that's what I like. People don't really think about this, but the temples, that's a weird part of masculine. Okay, this kind of looks bad with my haircut, but it doesn't always look bad. There is something that happens with the skull of generally a cis man that it just protrudes more. So having this little indent shadow where the temples are masculines it. It's weird. All right, so that's the subtle part. Now we're gonna go into powder, and powder is when it gets kind of insane. Crazy. Oh, and the brushes that I'm using for this, it's not what I use for drag, but they're just from Walgreens. They're the $10 eco brushes, super easy. And then the powder that I use is $5, this Maybelline. It's pretty dark because I like it a little bit more intense. Again, I work in the dark and I'm mostly out at night, so it doesn't really matter, but feel free, you can go just whatever color you feel comfortable with. And I usually just take that and I just kind of, again, don't put too much product on the brush, which I kind of did here, because you don't want it to go overboard. It's okay. There we go. blend it out. Kind of squaring off my eyebrow a little bit there. Okay, see, already, like, this is a dark color, and I managed to blend it out so it looks pretty natural on my skin tone. So, boom, I already look more masculine. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing for everywhere else I kind of contoured. So, I'm gonna put that here. Okay, already we got a little bit more of that. Now, if you want to go even further. All right, now the most important part, in my opinion, is eyebrows. Eyebrows are my favorite thing. And they're the hardest part. Y'all ready for the hardest part? Okay, now my eyebrows are a bitch to work with because they're actually, my natural eyebrows are different sizes. See, it's like almost a full finger higher than my other eyebrows. So I'm gonna start subtle for y'all because I don't actually mind people thinking that I am wearing makeup. So I tend to like go a little overboard, but I will start natural for y'all because I know not everybody wants that. Another thing is look at the men in your family. Like, look at very masculine people that are already in your family. That's really important. That have your face structure, and see how do their eyebrows look. Like, are they huge and square, or are they, you know, are they lighter? Do they taper off at the ends? Do they have like a big hump in it? Mess around. Also, I tend to start at the bottom of your eyebrow, like the bottom section, not up here, because you're gonna have more product on the brush when you first put it down. So you want, it just makes the eye look a little bit deeper when the darker part of the eyebrow is the base. And then it makes it look a little bit more natural, especially like you see here, I have much lighter hairs in the beginning part of my eyebrow, so I want to be more gentle going up with that. That way it doesn't just look like a block. Again, it takes practice. It's a lot of practice. I've failed at this many, many times before I got it right. And now I can do it in like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Yeah, you see how like there it's starting to look like more like makeup because I have half shaved brows, so I'm actually recreating more eyebrow here. But it's okay, you know, you can make it look natural. It's just about like kind of playing with it. Kind of evening this out a bit. I like elongating them a little bit because I just think eyebrows are like a pretty classic sign of masculinity, so I tend to make them a little bit longer. But that's harder to make look real, so it's kind of whatever your fancy there. Boom! All right. Look at that. Yeah, see, already we are in androgyny city, mama. Great. Now, honestly, you can stop here if you want. If this is all you need, you can stop here. I'm gonna take it a little bit further because I like, I'm very gay, so I like looking a little bit more fabulous. So I like this shit's my favorite. I honestly use this sometimes instead of like the full highlight color. I'm almost out of it, but it's like, it was like $5 or something, liquid highlighter, and it's just a little bit of shimmer. I love that. Actually, I don't know how it's gonna actually react with this other makeup because I usually use it by itself, but I just put a little bit right at the top. Don't go down to like your cheek part, like right at the top. You just want that highlight to kind of make it look sharper. And then I do a little bit underneath the eyebrow too. I want to make my eyebrow a little bit stronger, so I have a black eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go, and this is where it kind of gets a little bit draggy because this is when it's obviously makeup, but I like it. I just do the bottom part. See, it's like adding a lot of depth to the eyebrow, kind of makes it look a little bit more like it's supposed to be there, like it's actually there instead of me just drawing it on. And then I add just a couple specific, you can just brown too. I just like black. I think it adds a little bit more intensity. It's too much. Oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest putting a hard line right at the lightest part of your eyebrow, but that's what happened, so we're gonna go with it. And then I kind of like the kind of like emo boy aesthetic. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. I want my eyes to pop a bit, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of definition around the end. I just use powder. I don't like highlighter or eyeliner really. It hurts my eyes. Boom. See? I'm very confident going out in this, so I hope this helps some of you. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'll be putting out some more videos like this, so please subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. I just see some more content that I'm putting out, so. Bye! Mwah!